My hair is a mess. Wait for some of you guys to hop on. I haven't been on live in forever. Let me fix my lighting. I think that might be better. Hello, everyone. I was planning to upload a video. I didn't have time, so I thought, let me hop on live. I mean, haven't been on live in forever, and we were doing that consistently every Friday. Hello, how are you? Hello, Karina, Charlene. Hello, guys. Russell. How is everyone doing on this Friday? I thought I'd come online, chat with you guys a little bit. I have a few new fragrances that I want to chat about and just conversate. See how you guys are doing. How's life? Hi, Wanda. I'm having a little water. Your girl is on a diet. I'm trying, okay? I'm wearing Eternity. Okay, nice. Today I'm actually wearing a sample that I got from MFK, Gentle Fluidity Gold. Little sample that I got, and it is like, it's so good. It's so good. I did make an order on his website and got a new scent to add to the collection. I recently got that last night. Yeah, last night. It came in the mail. So I had 2 samples from that order. So the Oud Silk Mood and then the Gentle Fluidity Gold, which I am obsessed with. Like I need a full bottle already. That's how much I'm in love. Charlene, it's Saturday here now. Oh, really? Where are you? Where are you right now? Kelly, hello. Glad to touch live. Celsius here. Okay. I am going to do a video on spring fragrances. Hopefully I'll have that up by Monday. I want to try and film that tomorrow. So fragrances for spring and summer. I cannot wait. I have some already like that I put aside to chat about. Oh, I can't wait for like freshies. Even though I love my deep winter scents, I also love to explore fresh scents that are unique and actually like, you know, make you feel a certain way, you know? What perfume am I going to be unboxing? I'm going to show you a couple of scents that I actually added to my collection recently. I know I just uploaded a haul video. I don't know, your girl is just snapping. I need to take a break. But in that video, I didn't include these scents over here, so I thought I would chat with you guys on the live. They will come up on videos, obviously, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scents. Oh, 7 scents that I recently added to my collection. A few of them I actually did like swapping on this website that I'm on. Not website, it's like a Facebook group for Canadian perfume addicts, if you will. And then some I just got directly from the website. Let's see. Get those likes up, everyone. Oh, Sophia, you're so sweet. Thank you. Have you tried Memo? No, I have not tried that house yet. Definitely a house that a lot of people really love. So I definitely need to check it out. Watching you from Cape Verde. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Would you consider La Belle as a spring perfume? Definitely. You can wear La Belle in the springtime. Summer, like when it's super hot, might become a little too sweet, but I think for spring you're totally fine. Getting into florals even more, so I am discovering new fragrances at the moment. Me too. Honestly, I thought I wasn't the girl that loved floral scents, but looking at my collection, I have my collection out now. I don't keep it in the closet like I did before. My husband built me like a shelf, almost like a floating shelf, and I display them there. And looking at my collection, I definitely have a ton of floral scents, especially designer fragrances, and I quite like them. I'm actually surprised how much I like floral scents, but it has to be a floral with some kind of like oomph. Like give me some patchouli, some woody notes in there, something to kind of take it to another level. You know what I mean? Can you please tell us what the Canadian fragrance swap page. The page is actually called, I can tell you guys, it's called the Great Canadian Fragrance Exchange. So you can go on Facebook and look it up, Great Canadian Fragrance Exchange, and you have to be accepted into the group. So I do believe they're still accepting people. It is a private group. But yeah, I go on there and I swap fragrances, sell fragrances, buy fragrances. It's a really great group to get some fragrances at a fraction of the cost, like amazing, amazing prices. And I've been actually buying fragrances that are not all the way 100 mil. Sometimes there's maybe 20 mil missing. I don't mind because I have so many that it takes a while for me to get through each bottle. So yeah, check out that group. Check it out. My way. Oh my God, Italy. That's like my dream vacation. I would love to go to Italy. How do you save up for fragrances? Do you plan a budget for upcoming purchases? Um, Honestly, I don't plan a budget, but I do have a fun, but like a portion of my budget, I do set aside money to have fun. Like for me, if I want to buy certain things, clothing, fragrances, whatever it may be. And when it comes to fragrances and just buying luxury items in general, I always make sure that I'm not taking out of like emergency fund. You got to make sure like all of that is set in place. Your emergency fund, your bills are paid on time, and then if you have extra money to have fun, then you can, make these purchases, but always live within your means. That I always say that you don't want to go broke, you know what I mean, wearing a designer bag and you don't got money in that bag. Same with perfumes. I always try to, when I have a little extra money, I will buy it, but make sure everything else is well taken care of. You know what I mean? And again, you can get a lot of fragrances secondhand. You can go on Kijiji, you can go on Facebook Marketplace. If you're in the States, you can go on Macari and buy it off of there. So you don't always have to go through the retail stores because yes, they are expensive, especially when we're talking about niche brands like MFK, Parfums de Marly. They're very expensive. I'm not going to lie to you guys. That's why I'm really careful with like recommending perfume, because I don't want to say, it's amazing, and it's not, and you guys spend $300-400 on a bottle of perfume via my recommendation. So yeah, just when you got a little extra and everything's taken care of, you do you. Do you have to be Canadian to join? Yes, Sophia. That group, you have to be Canadian to join. I do believe there's an American group. I'm not 100% sure of the name. I'll try and find out, but I do think there is something similar for those of you who are in the States on Facebook. I would just go on Facebook and search up like perfume group, and I'm sure something will pop up. Greetings from England. Hi, Rosen Jones. My sister and my mom, and my sisters, two sisters and my mom actually live in England right now because my youngest sister, who is 21, is going to school out there. And I used to live there when I was a kid too. So love to go on vacation, waiting for this COVID situation to wrap it up so I can actually travel again. What is your current signature scent? I don't really have a signature scent at the moment. I'll be honest, because I've been rotating my fragrances every month. And so I kind of just, whatever I have upstairs in my room on my tray, I use those. So I tend to use a lot of different fragrances every day. Sometimes I use 2 fragrances a day, like when I first wake up and I just want a little spritz of something. And then after I work out, take a shower, I'll spray myself with something else. Or if I'm going out to actually go somewhere, meet with someone, I'll spray something. It really depends on the occasion. So right now, I don't have a signature scent. I'm just all over the place. I am obsessed with Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. Not gonna lie, that one is an art piece, and I've already received 2 compliments, and I barely go out. Like I went to Staples to pick up an external hard drive, and the guy that was helping me find it was like, "Oh my God, what are you wearing?" And then when I got to the cash, the girl also asked me what perfume I was wearing. So Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. It's beautiful. Uh, I'm nervous about buying perfumes from Macari discount sites because I'm scared of blind buying. At least department stores allow you to return them. If you are scared, especially when we're talking about niche fragrances, okay? I'm going to tell you guys with niche fragrances, sorry, I've definitely had really bad blind buys lately, especially with Killian. Like I bought 2 fragrances from Killian that are very pricey and both got returned because they were no bueno. So with niche fragrances, find a website that you can get decants from, samples from. At least you're only paying like, 10, 15, $20 trying out the fragrance before you invest in a full-size bottle. You really don't want to drop $200-300 and then you don't like the fragrance at all. So get a sample. If you're unsure, get a sample. But because I have played around with a lot of fragrances, I usually, okay, 90% of the time, there is that 10% chance where I am completely off. But I usually, through looking at different notes and also reading a couple of reviews, I'm usually sure that I'll like the fragrance, at least like it. But I do have some terrible blind buy fails, 100%. Like Black Phantom from Killian. I just uploaded a new video with my haul and I talked about that one. No, I watched reviews on that fragrance and everyone made it sound like it was like this beautiful gourmand deep scent. I don't know, maybe it's just my bottle, but the scent, it was just so obnoxious. It was far from a gourmand that I could vibe with. It really just no, I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't do it. It went back. I did not like it. I tried to make myself like it. I think sometimes we look at the name and we look at the presentation and it's Killian, and I wanted to love it because so many people loved it, but I got to be honest, I am not spending that kind of dollars for it to sit on the shelf and me not use it. So did not like Black Phantom at all. At all. And the other one that I got from Killian was it won't be in a video because I already took it back. It was Back to Black. Honey. Yeah, sometimes people really don't describe fragrances too well, but it was like powder on my skin. That it smelled like baby powder with other things on my skin, but the powderiness was like so thick and heavy. No, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. It was like powder and honey, Back to Black. I couldn't do it on my skin, at least. It just did not. No. Um, the honey note is so authentic to me. It definitely is authentic, the honey note, but on my skin can't do super powdery scents. That's why even with Dior Fève Délicieuse, I have to be careful with how many sprays I do because it does come off powdery on my skin. Once it's too powdery, like my nose cannot take it. Let's see if I missed some. If you do, which perfumes do you wear that are originally... Oops. Have a good night, Charlene. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's a different time zone. I see what you mean with the powder. I didn't like that at all. I can't do honey scents. Yeah, I noticed also if it's super heavy on the honey, doesn't work with me either. Doesn't work with me either. So yeah, I do want to try Rolling in Love, and I think the other one is Intoxicating. I almost want to try Love Don't Be Shy Extreme, but I had like the original Love Don't Be Shy that I got from Sephora didn't work out for me at all. So I don't know. Killian's just not impressing me lately. Like I don't know. It's not getting me. It's not getting me at all. But let's chat about some fragrances that I added to my collection. So the newest one that I actually got, should I leave that for after? Yeah. Actually, let me talk about this one because I want to be honest with you guys. I know a ton of influencers received the new Raja Essence de Parfum collection. I received this one over here, which was um, Danger. And I'm always so grateful when brands reach out and want to send me things or collaborate. But I always have to be completely honest. And if you see me unboxing something on my Instagram and you don't see it in a video, it's probably because it just wasn't for me. So that's why I have not featured this in a video. If someone asks me about it, I'll be completely honest, but I probably won't do a video simply because I don't really have anything great to say about it because it didn't work out for me at all. Like the bottle is beautiful, the presentation is beautiful, but the scent, I don't know. Something about the scent, it really to me smells like a bar of soap almost. Like it's just I don't know, something in here didn't work out for me at all. And I do really like some of the scents from Raja perfumes. I have Enigma, Parfum, which I absolutely adore. I have Elixir, I really like also, but this one just wasn't my cup of tea. So um, I'll probably gift it or swap it. I'm trying to swap it or something, but it just it didn't work out for me. It didn't work out for me, but it might work out for someone else. But for me, it wasn't up there. The other scent that I got, I've been seeing so many people talk about this one, and yeah, everyone says it's one of the best vanillas. And you know me, I love my vanilla scents. This is from Nishani Ani, and I was super excited to get it. It is an extrait the Perfume, and I have smelled it already. This one I was excited, super excited, just based on what everyone said about the scent. And I love vanilla fragrances. Like I love them so much. So comes in a box like this, just so you guys can see that. There's a card also that kind of talks about the fragrance in here, right there. Do you guys have this scent? Let me know if you guys have it. I just bought Montel Intense Cafe, and to me, it smells so similar to Delina Exclusive. Oh, really? Okay. So here is the bottle of Nishani right there. I hope I'm saying that right. Nishaniani. I think that's how you say it. This one, okay, this scent, I've already sprayed it on the skin. I've already played around with it, and I really, really like it. Okay. To me, this is not your ordinary vanilla scent. It's not going to come off super sweet. And it is more like a vanilla mixed with like a citrusy note. To me, this smells like a lemon tart. Like it's a little gourmand, and it just smells so good. Like it really does. Like it's one that I really enjoy. It doesn't beat my Angelique Noir. I'll be completely honest, because I like the sharpness of that one a little bit more. But this is a really beautiful scent. Like, yeah, to me, I smell this. The opening is a little bit more bright. It's a little bit more citrus. And then the vanilla, it smells like a true, more airy like vanilla. Like I don't feel like this vanilla is like heavy and dark or anything like that. It's a little bit more fresh. And it just smells like a lemon tart, like has that vibe. Oh, it's a little spicy also. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, it's great. Like, I like this one a lot. It's not too sweet, so I can definitely kind of see myself wearing it throughout the year. Like, I don't find this would be too much for summer. I could be completely wrong. It has a ginger citrus note along with vanilla. Mmm. Yeah, it smells so good. Like, I really like this one. Oh, yeah, I like this one. I like this one a lot. So this one, if you like your vanillas, you have to like more of an airy vanilla. It's not going to give you deep, dark vibes, in my opinion, anyways. You have to like a citrusy note, like some kind of citrus tone in there, a little bit of a spice note in there. And it just smells really good on the skin. And the longevity on this one is pretty good. I have tested it out and it lasted me a good, like, I want to say like 8, 9 hours. Oh, yeah. It's a nice one. It is a nice one. I like it. I don't know. I'm not sure if I love, love, love it, but I do really like it. And I'm glad I have it in my collection. It's a unique take on vanilla scents. And that's what I love when it comes to different vanilla fragrances. Let's see if I missed anything. The coffee faded. The coffee faded from what? Ani? I got Ani as a gift and I wish he wouldn't have washed his money. It's just mad to me. Okay, girl, okay. I like it. I like it. I'm not in love with it, but I do like it. I do still think it's a unique take on vanilla scents. Um Roses Vanille and Intense Cafe are extremely similar. Okay. I didn't get a notification that you were doing a live. Listen, girl, YouTube will not let me live. Okay. Them and their notifications, I don't understand it. This algorithm is really, really weird. The coffee fades in Intense Cafe. Yeah, I agree. I used to have Intense Cafe and I ended up giving it to a cousin. It was nice, but I found, like you said, the coffee note wasn't really super predominant to me, and it had this like syntheticness to it that I couldn't vibe with. And I always say this: a lot of the Montel and the Mancetta fragrances have this synthetic thing to them that I can't. Will you be doing more vlogs? Definitely. I actually vlogged all day today. I'm continuing the vlog tomorrow and hopefully editing that Sunday so I can have it up next week. I did have another vlog already that I'm editing from like 2 weeks ago, but my computer was giving me a hard time, but we are back on track. I had to buy a new external hard drive and now I can edit that too. So vlogs will be coming in more regular. At least once a week, one vlog will be coming in. So yeah, I would only buy roses vanille. Don't need both. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, Nishani, Ani, I got that one. Let's talk about this one over here. I was pleasantly surprised by this one. I recently went to Ottawa for 3 days and only brought this scent, and I actually got quite a few compliments. I was around family members, and I really love this one. I think that I'm going to wear a ton of it during spring and summertime, and this is Creed Aventus for her. I mean, I used to say that I wasn't huge on Creed, but this one has me hooked. It is like, oh, something about the scent really gets my attention. It's like bright, fresh, but sophisticated, has this like luxe vibe to it. And everyone I was around was like, wow, you smell really great. I love this one. Like, this one definitely puts a smile on my face. Like, it makes me feel happy, but it's like effortlessly beautiful. You know what I mean? You know, when you do a very soft makeup look, like very soft, take you 10 minutes and you just look good. Like, natural beauty is, shining through. This fragrance is just like naturally beautiful. Like it just gives you that effortless elegance. Oh, I like this one a lot. Like, yeah, I wore it quite a bit for it's brand new. I already have that dent on it. And I really, really like it. Really like it. Creed Events for her. It's my scent of the day. Isn't it beautiful? I was so surprised. Like I've smelled Aventus, like the original Aventus for men, and I think it's a really nice men's scent. But I'll be honest and say that I don't think it's that special. But Aventus for her, oh honey, this one's stunning. This one is stunning. Like all I have to do is put my nose here and I can smell it. I don't need to spray it. And when I wore this one, I want to say I did about 5 sprays and it lasted me so long. More on my clothes than on my skin, I'll be totally honest. But I don't mind topping it off. Like that's how much I like it. I want a little travel size to put in my bag. It smells so good. It's definitely one of my favorites, like freshies, I want to say right now. This one, it will definitely be in that list of fragrances that I'm going to wear for spring and summer. Oh, God. I already know I'm going to run out of this pretty fast. So I'm going to need a backup because she is a beauty. She's a beauty. Creative Venice for her smells amazing, but I get a cleaner lemon note. Reminds me of lime basil mandarin from Jo Malone. There's definitely this bright lemon note in here that I pick up, but to me, that lemon note, something about it makes me like it really lifts up my mood. Like that's the thing that I really like about this fragrance. I feel like it really just like puts a smile on my face. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. And the bottle, come on. I like the bottle a lot. Like, yeah, I really, really like this one. So that is Creed Aventus for her. This was a blind buy, by the way. It was a blind buy, but I really, really, really wanted to try it. I believe I heard Erin talk about this one. I did a collab with her before. She really talked and raved about this one. And there was another influencer, I forget her name, and I apologize. She talked about it too in one of her collection videos. And I was just like, oh, this one, I'm glad I have it in my collection. It's stunning. It's stunning. Are you moving away from designer fragrance and exploring more niche? Okay, so when you look at my collection, I definitely have a ton of designer. I probably have more designer than niche, to be totally honest. Maybe I'll flip my screen around and show you guys how I kind of organize some of my fragrances. I need a third shelf actually, because anyways. So I definitely have a lot of designer fragrances, but I do want to explore more niche fragrances. With that being said, I still love my designer fragrances as long as they have that unique touch to them, because I have so many designer fragrances that sometimes it feels like it's just a repetitive thing when it comes to the scents. When it comes to designer fragrances, a lot of the times they smell very similar. So I'm trying to pick out designer fragrances that I know smell a little bit more unique, a little bit more different than what I already have in my collection, so that when I'm even doing videos for you guys, I'm recommending designer fragrances that are worth looking at, worth your money, and have that unique quality. You know what I mean? But I definitely am checking out quite a few niche fragrances. I don't want to just have niche fragrances in my collection, because I feel like there are a ton of designer fragrances that have incredible quality, and there are a ton of niche fragrances that have terrible quality. So I want to really have a balance between the two. And honey, niche fragrances are expensive. So expensive. For sure. Hello, hello. Do you have any of the Michael German fragrances? I'm new in your channel. No, I do not have. I like Michael Kors fragrances. To be totally honest, I've tried maybe one or two, and it wasn't like anything that I kind of like sparked my interest, to be totally honest. I haven't tried all of them. I don't even know how many he has, so yeah, just from the ones that I've tried, I'm not a huge fan. Okay, so the other fragrance that I have, obviously I talked about this in my recent video, showing you guys the fragrances that I will be trying out for the month of March. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. Um, right here, Armani, Giorgio Armani Si Intense. So a lot of people confuse between this one and the black bottle. So I have been playing around with all of the C's. I pretty much have, I think I have all of them. And then I have a small, tiny little travel size one of the EDT. But other than that, I do have all of them. And I love C. I think the range of them is really great. And I do see a difference, sorry, between each C in the collection. I feel like they really keep the DNA of the original in all of them, but tweak it a little bit more and add a little bit more or take away, but keep that like DNA within them. So I really, really appreciate that. This new one, I will do a review, including all the other C's, but I like it. I like it. It's less sweet than the original C. The black currant in here, I believe it is black currant that's in here. It's definitely more predominant. I believe it's in the top and the middle and maybe in the base. It's there twice. And still has a sweetness to it, but not as sweet as the first one. It's a little deeper also than the first one. And the vanilla is a little bit more predominant in this one. The only thing with this one, I don't find it super duper long lasting. So for me to make this last, I have to overspray. Now with the La Parfum, which is a flanker that they discontinued, I don't know why, because I think out of all of these, that one is the most unique and most beautiful, to me at least. That one, you can spray and it lasts really well on me. The Fiore one, not extremely long lasting, but I find it lasts longer than this one. But again, if I overspray it, especially on clothing, it will last a little longer. But on the skin, it's not the most long lasting. It still is a really beautiful scent. If you like more of the fruity notes to come forward, you're going to like this one a little more. Because I definitely get like that mix of fruit and floral, but I find the fruit note kind of is in the forefront for sure. But I definitely feel like they do a great job with all of the C's. I wish the longevity on this one was way longer. But the fragrance itself, I really like. It's quite feminine. It's very wearable, very approachable. Definitely for all different types of occasions. And it can easily be a signature scent for sure. Easily. Yeah, it's a kind of like a crowd pleasing scent, honestly. Yeah, it's really nice. It is. It's really nice. And the bottle remains kind of similar, but you have like this different colored juice over here. Really pretty, like almost like a blush pink, I want to say. So that is C Intense. And I will be filming the video for all of the C's this weekend so that I can have it up next week for you guys, because I know a ton of you want to see that video. Let's see. Am I going to be trying the new Christian Dior new release? I might. Would love to know your opinion on Toba color. Just smelled it yesterday and I think you will like it. The thing with the Christian Dior, is that from the private collection? I haven't been on Fragrantica kind of about a week to check out like what are the new releases. So I'm not sure if it's from the private collection. The thing is, within Toronto, where there's only one location where they sell all of the fragrances from the private collection for Dior, and it is closed. So you can't even smell it, honey. So yeah, normally on this Facebook group that I'm at, I try to ask someone, whoever is selling samples, because a lot of time people decant their fragrance bottles and sell samples. So that's the way that I'm able to smell different niche or private blend fragrances before actually buying like a full size, because nowhere here in Toronto, at least, you can actually smell it. Thank you so much. Sila Perfume reminds me of Angel Shares. I feel like they could be cousins. Yeah, like Sila Perfume has a little bit more of this booziness to her. Oh, I love it. Like I wish they didn't discontinue it. I'm not sure why. Maybe it wasn't doing so well, but it is so beautiful. So beautiful. Can you review Oud Orange Intense? It's a beautiful Belgian scent. From which brand? Yes, from the private cleanser. Have you tried any? Yeah. See, that's the thing. All of our stores here with the fancy fragrances, like the Saks Fifth Avenue and such, they are all closed down right now. So unless you travel to another location, but here in Toronto, they're all closed. Oh, right. Fragrance du Bois. Boy. Oh my God, I'm probably butchering that. I was lucky enough to connect with the brand. They did reach out, and I am going to be doing some videos on some of their scents. So I'm super excited to actually try out the fragrances and tell you guys my honest opinion about the house and the actual fragrances, because they are quite pricey. So I will definitely have a video on that very soon. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for that brand for sure. The next scent that I got is this one over here. I was actually doing a swap on that Facebook group. This is finally in my collection. It's Jazz Club from Maison Margiela's replica line. A ton of you guys have been talking my ears off on Jazz Club, and finally picked it up. And I will say, it says style description, male fragrance. To me, this is definitely a male fragrance. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie. From the moment I sprayed it, I was like, yeah, this smells like a man for sure. For sure. I can definitely see a woman pulling it off for sure. But just when I smell it, I get like booziness and cigar. That's what I get from this one. It definitely smells like a man. Like if my husband wore this, ooh, stunning. You know what I mean? Me, he probably would not like this on me. He doesn't really like heavy, manly scents on me, like too unisex. Um, so for me, I would probably wear the if I were to wear this, it would be evening time or really, really cold weather. Because that booziness and that like cigar type of vibe to me is very predominant, like super predominant. But mind you, I haven't worn it out of the house during cold weather or something like that. But it does come off quite like masculine, in my opinion. I still really like it, but I'm not in love with it. Okay. Not in love with it, honestly. But I do like that I have it in my collection. I'm kind of glad I didn't get like a full size new bottle. This is enough for me because I don't see myself, I don't know. Right now, I don't see myself wearing this super often. I see my husband wearing this more often than me. Yeah, I see him wearing more often than me. But mind you, I do like to layer fragrances. So I might layer this with something a little bit more sweeter, just to kind of tone down that booziness that I'm getting, that like masculine touch. Yeah, it's very boozy. Can I compare it to something? I'm trying to think what I compare this to, because it's not sweet. Like I have boozy fragrances that have a little bit of sweetness to them. So you can pull this off as like a unisex scent or like a feminine scent. This one, to me, it doesn't really have any sweetness to it. It's definitely just like masculine to me. At least on my nose. Let me try it on the skin. To me, it comes off a little bit more masculine. I don't know if I have anything in my personal collection that is similar to this. I feel like there's something in my husband's collection that smells similar to this, to be totally honest. Yeah, definitely masculine. It's pulling quite masculine, even on my skin. It's like a tobacco, boozy, almost woody type of scent. Yeah, this smells pretty masculine, pretty masculine. It does say male fragrance, so I think they described it very well. Just based off of reviews, I thought it was going to be a little bit more unisex, but to me, this is quite masculine, quite masculine. So I'll probably put this over on my husband's side more than my side, to be totally honest with you guys. Yeah. Yeah, it's really masculine. I don't know. Okay, so let's move on. I really like the musk and the vanilla line. The orange is okay. Okay. Do you like it better or worse than Tam Dao? Ooh, that's a good question. So to me, Tam Dao compared to this one is way more aggressive in that like tobacco note. Like Tam Dao comes off a lot more smoky, I want to say, than this one. This I'm getting more like woodiness at the in the dry down. Tam Dao is definitely that cigar note is predominant and it's smoky. It still is quite masculine Tam Dao, but when I layer it, it works well. So maybe if I layer it, but even this one, like because it has that boozy quality, that's why I can't really compare it to Tam Dao. It's more the tobacco note that you can compare them, but they're both quite masculine in my opinion. Like if side by side, they're both quite masculine. This just has more of a boozy vibe, and the booziness in here is more like a masculine boozy. Like I don't feel like this is any rum cognac where there's going to be a little bit more sweetness to it. No, it smells like whiskey, like you know that kind of liquor. Yeah, so definitely masculine to me. If you were to ask me, would I buy it? Like if I smelt this before buying it, I probably wouldn't buy it for myself, to be totally honest. What's your niche? What's your favorite niche fragrance right now? Ooh, okay. That's a hard question because I have so many really good ones right now. I'm gonna say maybe two or maybe three. Okay, so um niche fragrance. Oh, Tom Ford. Would you consider Tom Ford's private blend niche? Probably not. So let's set that aside. Initio Side Effect, 100%. I'm obsessed with that scent. It is super sexy to me, and I just cannot wait to be able to dress up, like really dress up and just go to like a steakhouse with my husband wearing that fragrance all over me. Honey, or like a weekend getaway, no kids, you know what I'm saying? That's Side Effect to me. Um, Another one that I'm really enjoying right now is I'm going to talk about it in a second. Oud Satin Mood from MFK. Like the dry down of that one, there's just something there, just really like, you know, it's really good. It's something is just like silky and like sensual and alluring. It's very harsh in the opening to me, but in the dry down, it's like, ooh, it's so good. You know what I mean? And then, of course, I just talked about it. I want to say Aventus for her from Creed. I would say at this very moment, those three are my favorite right now. Yeah. If I could slide Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille in there, I would. I would definitely slide it. Okay, so I bought a sample Oud Silk and Oud Satin. It's in the dry down. Definitely in the dry down. Okay. The openings can be a little like, ooh, like they can kind of scare you. I'm not gonna lie. But you let that simmer on your skin. You know, when you're cooking and you're letting something simmer, and that's when the flavors start to pop. That's Oud Satin Mood for me. Okay. For sure. Speaking of Oud Satin Mood, here it is. So I got Oud Satin Mood. Again, I got it from the that Facebook group. I didn't get it from the store, and this is how much I still have in there. I really like his bottles. It's very, very, very simple, but there's still quite a bit of weight to them. So they are still quite, oh my God. I just went like this and the smell just hit me in my face. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like I definitely understand why so many people adore this scent. I definitely get the hype, but again, it's in the dry down. And I also want to say that it's not the best introduction to oud fragrances because I do find this is a heavier scent. So if you're scared of heavier scents, this I don't know if this is going to be the one for you because to me it still is quite like, ooh, okay. But the dry down has this like suaveness to her. You guys know what I mean? Just has something magical when it dries on the skin. Um oh, oh yeah, like I'm just smelling just here and it's really really good. The oud in here is a very smooth oud, but I want to say with this one, I can't overspray. It becomes a little heady. It becomes a little much for me. So I don't overspray it, and you don't even need to overspray. This is like all day, every day on you, like long, 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 long lasting. The performance is pretty incredible. How much for the Facebook group? It's free. So you just you request to enter the Facebook group and they accept you. There's no fee. I have a sample of tobacco vanille. My eyes literally rolled to the back of my head. Isn't it so good? So good. And the compliments, like I was really surprised that I got compliments, especially me just looking bummy. Listen, I was looking bummy at Staples. I was just trying to get my external hard drive and some other things for my laptop. And I decided to wear a fancy fragrance. And I can't believe people still smelled it with their masks on, but they were like, what are you wearing? And it was tobacco vanille. But did you try Oud Silk Mood? Yes, I did. I have a sample of it over here that I got from the MFK website, Oud Silk Mood. And I also have Oud Velvet Mood, a bottle of Oud Velvet Mood. Oud Velvet Mood is, it's intense. Like, it's like taking this like 100 times up. It's so intense. But that one is the Extrait de Parfum. I will say that. It's so intense that like one little spray, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It literally took over my entire room. So Oud Velvet Mood is not something I'm there yet. Like I don't think I can wear it on its own just yet. I can layer it, but on its own, I do find it's like it's a bit much for right now. But Oud Satin Mood, honey, get past the opening first. The opening might scare you because it definitely scared me. In the dry down, I was like, oh, okay. Ah, I'm feeling some type of way. This is sexy. This is sexy. It's a sexy one, okay? It's a sexy one. It's smooth, it's rich, it's velvety. Like the name Satin is just like he nailed it with that name. So I really love Oud Satin Mood. Again, less is more with these fragrances, I find. I think that they are extremely potent. And especially if you are going on date night, if you're going to be close to your partner, you know, maybe you're going on a weekend getaway, you're going to have that romantic vibe. You don't want to overdo it with your fragrance to the point that you're literally choking the person out or, you know, nauseating them. So with fragrances like this, I always say, don't go crazy with it. You know, you don't go crazy with it. You want your fragrance and you to vibe. You don't want your fragrance to be louder than you. Well, there are occasions where I like it, but for date night and stuff like that, intimate moments, I don't want my fragrance to be like taking over the entire time. You know what I mean? So less is more with this one for sure. What is the name of the Facebook group? It is called, I think I just said it. It is called the Great Canadian Exchange. The Great Canadian Fragrance Exchange. That's the name of the Facebook group. You have to be Canadian to enter the group. So that's the only rules to be able to enter the group. And it looks like this when you search it up online. That's what it looks like right there. So for those of you who are interested, it's a great group, amazing group. You can find really great deals on there. Can I order the sample from different sites? You can order samples. If you're talking about MFK, you can order samples directly from his website, and they're actually really affordable. I think it's maybe like $20 for 5 samples, and the sample sizes are 2 ml, like that. So definitely recommend, even if you are purchasing MFK fragrances, buying from the website sometimes is cheaper. Well, it is actually cheaper than buying from like Nordstrom or Saks or any of those places, to be totally honest with you. Totally honest with you. Like the one that I recently picked up was directly from the website, and I saved actually buying from the website. When you convert it, shipping is free and you get to get samples, you know? Do they ship to the US? Yeah, I believe they do ship to the US. If they ship to Canada, they got to ship to the US, because here, you know, like a lot of different places do not ship fragrances to. So I'm assuming that they ship to the US for sure. For sure. And someone did tell me that sometimes they have discount codes, which is kind of crazy for a niche brand like MFK. But yeah, sometimes they have a discount code. Yeah, the shipping is really fast. Like I got my items less than a week. I want to say maybe 4 days, 5 days. It was pretty fast. Like I was really surprised, especially now with the pandemic. Shipping has been like everywhere and crazy right now. Like you're waiting for packages for weeks that are coming from like another city in Canada. So for this to be coming from Europe and getting here super fast, I was really impressed, actually. Really, really impressed. So yeah. I have a few more, but I'm just gonna open one more because what time is it? 9 o'clock. And it's Friday. You guys, if you've been following me for a while, you know that Fridays is movie and pizza night. So the kids are waiting for me. The hubby is waiting for me to sit down and find a little movie to chill and watch. Have you guys watched, what was it that we watched last Friday? Coming to America 2, part 2. Did you watch? Did you? I need someone to validate my feelings. Who watched that movie, Coming to America 2? Because the first one was like one of my favorite movies. Like I love Coming to America. And then I watched part 2 and I have questions. Who directed this? Oh my God, thank you. I didn't like it. Me too. What happened? What, like, I feel like they just were doing the most, that it was just like confusing at some point. Like, like everyone was in that movie. It was a musical, it was drama, it was comedy. I mean, there was dancing everywhere, singing all over the place. Like I was so, no, no, no. I mean, I expected more. I expected more. I felt like they just did too much, like too much. It was really like not funny at all, which was a shame because there was so much talent. Yeah, like for me, I didn't really find it funny. Like the jokes were like, okay, but I'm not laughing. And then some of the acting was like awkward. Like Arsenio Hall, I think that's his name. He just looked really awkward in the entire movie. Like I was like, what's going on? Did he just wake up and go on set or what? He seemed so like out of his element at some points. I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it, unfortunately. I was so excited, like so pumped to watch that movie, but it just did not, it didn't live up to my expectations, honey. I think they just did too much, too much. Acting was horrible. I thought it was corny cute. I think this is what to expect from Eddie Murphy. Yeah, but when you compare it to the first one, it was just like too corny. Like I wanted to laugh. Like I was like, I'm ready to laugh. Can you guys make me laugh? Like really laugh, you know, from down here. But yeah, it was not what I thought it was gonna be. So we're gonna pick a new movie today. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna check what we have on Netflix and all of that good stuff. Prime, Amazon Prime. I still need to watch the interview with Oprah and Meghan and Harry. I didn't watch that yet. I know I'm kind of late to the party because I think everyone and their mom already watched it. I just saw different little clips, but I didn't watch the entire interview. So I definitely want to watch that. Well, not today, but like another time. That seems pretty interesting. But as for movies, I don't know what's going on right now. I have to check. His movies have been at this level for years. I missed it. I didn't watch it. Yeah, I want to watch it. I want to watch it. It seems pretty juicy, if that's the word. Juicy. Okay, so last scent that I'm going to talk about before I head upstairs that I got from the website. Got it right here. I posted it on Instagram. Some of you guys guessed which one it was that I ordered, and it will be in an upcoming video. But for you guys who came on the live, you get first dibs. So I ended up getting Grand Soir from MFK. So there it is, Grand Soir. This is how it comes packaged. It has this sleeve over here. His packaging, like his outer packaging, is very, very simple compared to other niche houses. Like, you know, some of them have all of this with the material and stuff, but I noticed his is very simplified, which I don't mind. I mean, whatever. Does have this top over here. And here is that beautiful bottle. Look at that. Oh, I've been wanting Grand Soir for the longest time. So this fragrance, if you were to buy it on Nordstrom, Saks, it will run you like $3 something. But if you go on the website, if you're in Canada, it's $2.30. I was really surprised. Once you convert the euros to Canadian, it is a lot cheaper. So for those of you who are in the States, it's actually probably cheaper to buy off of his website, even cheaper than for us, you know, because our dollar is just, it's terrible right now. So I got the 70 mil right over here. And I really, really wanted to get Gentle Fluidity Gold, but it was sold out when I went on the website. So I got this one and I've already smelled it. And this is definitely a true amber scent. Like if you love amber, this is the scent that you want to go to for sure. It is very, very true to an amber scent. Oh, my computer just closed off. Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a really amber scent. And someone just wrote it before I could even say it. It leans a little more masculine. It leans a little more masculine than I wish it did, guys. Like I'm so surprised. I should have got a sample for sure, but I like it. I still like it. And to me, this is more of like a winter scent. Like I feel like this is does amazing in colder months rather than spring, summer. But when I smell it, it's giving me masculine vibes. Okay, it's giving me masculine vibe. It's beautiful. I can still pull it off, but I just wish it had a little bit more of a feminine vibe in there, you know? But it is beautiful. It is beautiful. I have to play around with it. I will say that you know, it's not love at first sniff, being completely honest. Like Aventus for her was love at first sniff. Love, love, love. Oud Satin Mood it was the opening kind of scared me, but once it dried down, I was like, ugh, I'm done. This is me in a bottle. But this one right now, I really have to wear it all day and feel it. Because right now I like it, but I don't love it. You know what I mean? I love it, but it reminds me of my father, and I don't want to smell like my father. I totally get what you're saying. It definitely has a more masculine approach. Yeah, it does have a more masculine approach to it. Yeah. So I'm going to wear this on my skin and then see how I feel about it in a couple of days. Really wear it outside of the house and play around with it, maybe layer it with some other scents. And then I'll definitely talk to you guys about it on a different video. I like it. Do I love it? Not right now. Not right now. I'm obsessed about the bottle. The bottle is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But the one that I love, like that I love, and it was love at first sniff, was when I tried the sample of Gentle Fluidity Gold. Oh, I wish this was not sold out on the website that day. This one is my jam. This is like, it has the right amount of sweetness that I'm looking for. It smells luxe. It smells sophisticated. Oh my God. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, Gentle Fluidity Gold, honey. Now that is I need in my collection now. That one is full bottle worthy. Okay? No questions about this one. Oh, oh yeah. Like it's addictive. Like I can smell this one. I can wear this one all day. Like this could be a signature scent without even thinking about it. It's so good. It's so good. Like, yeah. This is yeah, like I'm going to have to get it. That's how good it is. I really, really like this one. Definitely need a full bottle. Oh, oh, I can't. Like that one's good. That one is good. Like my mouth is watering. I love that one. Grand Soir. I gotta give you some time, okay? I gotta give you some time, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining the live. The other two that I'm probably gonna talk about in another video are these from Diptyque that I recently added to my collection. But we'll save that for another time. It was so fun coming on and just chatting with you guys. Definitely want to get these lives up more and more often because we were doing great last year, especially in December. So I'm going to definitely make it a priority to come on here a little bit more and just do more of these like laid back kind of videos, you know, because producing a video for YouTube can take a lot of time and effort, and the lives are a little bit more cash, which I actually really enjoy. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an incredible weekend. Stay safe, stay blessed, okay? And yeah, I hope you just have a fantastic Saturday and Sunday. I'll be home as always. Actually, no, tomorrow or Sunday, I'm going to meet with one of my friends real quick. But other than that, you know, she's a homebody, whether she likes it or not. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. We will chat again very, very soon. And have a lovely night.